Alright. That's not right because it says away. This is getting muted. Refresh. Alright, so I've got alcohol. If you'd like to see what I'm drinking tonight, as always, please subscribe to the Twitter. Last we left off, we were dealing with some choices Caesar threatened to, last we left off several months ago. We were under fire from Mr. Caesar, because So came by, delivered a message, was like, hey, yo, Caesar's coming by. I apologize if I've forgotten or cannot do any of their voices correctly, but I am going to try my best. Onward. Oh, there you are, Axel. What is it, going out? Maybe, maybe not. What? I thought I'd tag along with you today, Axel. I don't understand. Explain. Okay, sure. You're always tagging along with me, so I thought I'd come along with you while you go on patrol today. Yes, but when I'm guarding you, other people take over my patrol duties. Oh, really? I guess that makes sense. I just thought it might be a good opportunity to see you working, Axel. What if we take a stroll along my usual patrol route? Ooh, we going for a walk. Just a stroll? Yes. Patrolling is all about walking around while keeping an eye on your surroundings. Oh, is that all patrol is? Why are you so surprised? I thought you'd have a lot of other duties, like talking with people, investigating disturbances, like CSI, or... I'm sorry. No, it's fine. It's not your fault for getting confused when you don't know something. I just didn't anticipate that misunderstanding. It broke my train of thought a bit. I'm so dumb. You're not gonna love me. I'm so dumb. Oh. Why did you stop, Axel? A boy? Axel was looking at a young boy. The youth was looking up at the roof with a troubled expression on his face. I'll be back. Wait! I'm coming with you. I shall follow. I follow where you go. What's wrong? Axel! My balloon's stuck up there. The little boy was pointing at a bakery sign. A balloon was caught in it. I just got it, too. I've been trying to grab it, but... Hey, yeah! No matter how high he tried to jump, his fingers couldn't reach the string. Here, let's grab it for him. I'll get this for you. You will? Just leave it to me. Maybe if I reach out... I can't reach either. I'm so short. Even though she was standing on her tiptoes and reaching out as far as she couldn't quite grab it. Lady. Just a little further. She copied what the boy had been doing earlier and hopped up and down. Ah! I touched it! Just as she thought she was almost there, a black shadow appeared before her eyes. I can't watch this anymore. Ah! Axel casually grabbed the string without so much as raising rising on tiptoe, and then knelt down to the boy's eye level. Don't let go of it again. Okay, I won't. I almost had it. You did. It's just that the balloon was about to float off into the sky. Huh? Really? Yes, that's why I grabbed it. Thank you, Axel! And you too, lady! That was so nice of you, and that was so cutesy, that little height difference gag. That was lovely. Not particularly. The Don always tells me to help people who are in trouble. Why the fuck did it have to be watermelon? This drink is awful. Okay. I'm just following orders. We mafiosos serve the people of our territory, be they children or otherwise. That's all there is to it. Well, maybe that's how you think about it, but it sure seems like a nice thing to do as far as I'm concerned. Even if I still have a hard time understanding a lot of things, I'm sure this was something good. I can't say I really understand where you're coming from with that, but as long as you don't think it's a bad thing, I guess that's fine. Let me turn this down a little bit. I wonder what business Mr. Karamiya has to take care of. Beats me. There's no reason I would know. You can find out once we get to the meeting. Ugh. Well, of course. Warm afternoon rays of light fell from the sky. Bunny and Axel were making their way down the main street toward the tower as Karamiya had called for them. Oh. What's wrong, Axel? Axel didn't respond. Instead, he crouched down where he stood. He picked a piece of paper off the ground and stood back up. Huh? It's trash. I wonder who threw it away, he said, tossing it into a nearby garbage can. Local boy is too pure for this world. Oh my lord. There was even a garbage can right there. That's fucking lazy ass shit right there. Yeah, I can't imagine someone would pollute their own territory. Are you something of a neat freak, Axel? Does litter bother you? Huh? I mean, you prefer things to be clean, right? Isn't clean better than dirty? In every place except the bedroom, yeah. Yeah! So in other words, yes. Huh? Oh, I get it. No. Don't say no before you even hear what I'm gonna say. Well, I'm just telling you ahead of time. Your conjecture is wrong. Well, try me. How should I say this now? I guess I was just wondering if you liked picking up trash, Axel. What are we talking about? Why are you sighing? Never mind. Let's get going. Mr. Karamiya is waiting for us. Signorina, Axel, over here. Mr. Karamiya and... Good afternoon. Please don't just stand there and stare at me. It's creepy. What a surprise! I wasn't expecting to find you here too, Mr. Kiri. Oh, did I forget to mention it? Karamiya, were you trying to exclude me? You're the absolute worst. I've misjudged you. Of course not. I just forgot to tell the Signorina. You two must be thirsty. Order whatever you like. It's on me. Oh, thank you so much. I'll have a double cappuccino. You can get your own damn drink. A festival hosted by Familia Oz? Indeed. It's a fair bit smaller in scale than the beauty pageant, but an event is an event. Oh, this is Kiri. Oh shit. I did the whole line and kind of... Okay. Indeed, it's a fair bit smaller in scale than the beauty pageant, but an event is an event. I want to help. Familia Oz is hosting it? I want to help. Bunny. Grazie. I really appreciate it. Are you sure she's not part of our familia? She can help with the festival at least. I mean, we really need her help this time anyway. Regardless, thank you, Signorina. After consulting with Karamia, we've decided to incorporate your perspective into the festival this time. That's why we called you out here, Signorina. My perspective? Are you sure? What a strange thing to say. You're a woman, aren't you, Miss Bunny? What? Well, of course, but it feels like a really big responsibility. It's just a festival. You don't need strength for it. All you have to do is tell us what you want to do. Axel opened his mouth slightly, but stopped before he said anything else. What? Underneath the gaze of everyone else, Axel closed his mouth and hung his head inside, instead of continuing. What's wrong, Axel? I'm not a woman. Well, that much is obvious. So that means my opinion shouldn't be reflected in the festival? Oh, did you have an idea for the festival, Axel? Axel looked at Bunny and nodded. It's not like I was saying that the Signorina was the only one who could give suggestions. It's rare to hear you speak up like this. Why don't you tell us what you're thinking? With a tentative nod, Axel put his hands on the table as if bracing himself. I think we should have a chocolate river. A river? Of chocolate. Step 1. We set up a path full of hot chocolate that runs throughout our territory. Okay. Step 2. People drip items into the river and eat them. I think it'd be tasty. Oh, so you want to have a big chocolate fondue event that runs throughout our whole territory? Exactly. Rejected without question. But why? Not only is it far too grand in scope, I can't even begin to understand what you find entertaining about it. If you absolutely must do it, you can set it up on your own room and enjoy it by yourself. That is all. If we can't do it for the festival, let's do it at the mansion. At the mansion? Yeah, I'm sure if we did it in the yard. No. Mr. Kiri, if you do it in the yard, you'll attract ants. And following the ants will be even larger animals. I can't allow it. Oh. So we can't. Oh, come on, Kiri. Cut them some slack. Don't crush their spirits. Bunny, Axel, I think a chocolate river might be a bit overkill, but how about I buy you a chocolate fondue set? You'll have to make do with that. Yes, sir, I will. Isn't that wonderful, Axel? Ah, Mr. Karamia is such a nice person. I found you, Oz. I don't know who this is. This was the one accent I didn't, go over. Oh no. A cool voice cut into the conversation. When Bunny turned around, Caesar was standing there behind them. Karamia let out a frustrated sigh and waved his hands as if that would somehow shoo him away. Go home, Wolfgang. Do you really think anyone's stupid enough to go home just because you tell them to? If no such person exists already, you're certainly the leading candidate to take that spot, aren't you? We're busy preparing for the festival. We don't have time to play with you. Festival? Yes, Familiar Oz will be hosting a festival next week. Bunny, that's not information you should be giving to Caesar. Oh, sorry. Don't worry about it. It's not like you can unsay it. Well, Karamiya, aren't you the one who spilled the beans about the festival first? I guess. Next week. Next week, huh? Yes, because of that, we do not have time to deal with you right now. I had a feeling. No, I knew it wasn't today. I just came to see what you were up to, and to see your faces contorted in fear. I will make you mine next week, pray. Cry and wail all you like. It won't do you any good. Ha 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 ha. Fear me. Oh, I am a little afraid, so don't worry. I'm pretty afraid. Why, you? Underestimate me all you like. I'll be the one laughing in the end. Farewell, fools. Mic drop. Boom. The person who saunters into enemy territory alone and unguarded to have a little chat is the bigger fool, if you ask me. Seriously, he's quite an odd one. Isn't that why he's living in that forest, after all? Hey, if you just banish people to the forest just because they're weird? Oh my gosh. Can't do that. Don't do that. Never do that. I love how there are still other options. Like, there's been a little bit of change in options, but mostly it's just been the same. Pardon me, swallowing my horrendously flavored beer. Okay. Axel, look! Huh? I got this flyer while on the street earlier. A casino. Oh. It's part of the next festival. Yeah, it looks like fun. Huh. Axel didn't immediately respond. Undeterred, she looked up at him and smiled. Axel, you don't seem like you're very interested in gambling. No, that's not it. Huh? When does that mean you go to the Huh? Then does that mean you go to the casino? I've been there with other people, but not often. I'm not very good at that sort of thing. I'm not very lucky either. Pardon me. Kiri is the strongest gambler in the Familia. He definitely seems like he would be. Yeah, it's almost disgusting how good he is. And to top it all off, he's always causing trouble. I hate attending to Kiri. Trouble! Mr. Curie certainly can't say some unkind things, but he's al always quite a gentleman, isn't he? No, he's not. He's a perv. What's gentlemanly about him? He's not? I guess you can say that because you don't really know him. Because you haven't been down the brothel ending, which is apparently a thing. I've looked it up, it's a thing. There's a brothel ending. There are two. More than anything, Kiri is cruel. He's such an awful person, I can't even give you a full account of his misdeeds. He must be a very scary person to you, Axel. Yeah, but I don't think it's just me. How can you interact with Kiri so normally? Normally? Yeah, ordinary people don't approach him. No, I guess curiosity draws them in sometimes, but... Are you a curious person? No. I'm not sure. It's hard to say. Well, I guess I just don't think he's a bad person deep down inside. Oh, but that's exactly what he's it. I'm having a bad time. Okay. Oh, but that's exactly what he is. He's rotten to the core. Maybe you just think that because you've known him so long. But I still don't really know Mr. Curie at all. I can't really say I hate him if I don't know him. You're quite naive. Maybe I am. Yeah. I'm worried that Curie will turn you into one of his playthings. I'm worried about that too. A little bit, honestly. Because this is not the route for playthings. We do that next route. No, wait. I think next route. What are we doing next route? No. Too far in the future. Not thinking about that. Were you waiting long? Oh no, I just got here. I'm sorry for making you accompany me today of all days. I'm accompanying you precisely because it's today of all days. There will be more people around because of the festival. I have to remain focused on keeping you safe. Mr. Caesar did say he'd be showing up. Thank you. I feel much safer knowing you'll be with me, Axel. You're welcome. Hello, Signorina Axel. Are you enjoying yourselves? Mr. Karamia, Mr. Curie. We were just about to take a look around. Really now? Well, please go on ahead. Curie smiled as he opened his arms wide before Axel and Bunny. He had a candy sitting in each palm. What? Gifts. Today is the day of the festival. It's special. I think you're hiding something. Hiding something? Well, naturally. Look, the ingredients are written on the underside of the wrapper. I didn't mean it like that. Bunny is afraid of your little gift. Afraid of it? My. I'm quite upset she thinks that way about me. My feelings are quite hurt. I'm sorry. Don't apologize. It's Kirie's own fault for how he spends his time. Why, I never. I am the most virtuous person in this entire town. I think you have that backwards. He really does. Yeah? Well, I guess everyone seems to be in agreement then. I gave Kitty the candy he's holding. I assure you it's safe. Okay. Thank you very much, sir. How you wound me with your quick change of heart. So, oh no, this is Caesar. Oh shit, okay. So there you are, my prey. Mr. Caesar! How punctual, you certainly are, Ernest. He's an imbecile, an earnest person wouldn't be brandishing a sword in a town like that. Well, I guess you have a bit of a point. Stand back, Bunny. Oh, okay. Humph. Have her stand back all you like, but I'm still taking her. I announced my intentions earlier. I demand a duel. A duel? Yes, a duel. If I win, you give her to me. If I lose, I'll withdraw. I'd appreciate it a lot more if you killed yourself out of embarrassment instead. What do we do, Kitty? Why not take him up on it? It'd be nice. It'd be a nice spectacle for the festival. You sure have some nerve. I will accept your challenge. Hell yeah! My shining knight. Axel! You stay here, okay? Don't move. A fight with an underling. How boring. If you're so bored, why don't you just go home? Oh! Does that mean you're turning over my prey? No. Then I guess I'll have to make do with you. In a way, this reminds me of the first time we fought. You mean in that alley? Oh yes, that was it. You resisted a bit, but in the end it amounted to nothing. So, have you gotten any stronger since then? How about you find out with that sword of yours? Why are we returning to the normal... Oh... Oh no! Endgame. Okay, alright, here we go. Shit. I'm gonna save real quick. I'm scared. Here we are. We're saved. There we go. Boop! Oh, Axel, Mr. Carmia. Bunny, I need you to tell me something. What is it? He fought Caesar recently, right? And he just went and started swinging his shotgun around again, even though he was told to use the sword? Is there a problem with that? It's exactly because of that, because there is, that I'm upset with you. Listen up, Axel. Guns are those things you put bullets in, aim, and shoot by pulling the trigger. That's how you use a gun. They aren't for swinging around like bats or axes. Figure it out already. I'm begging you. Yes, sir. You haven't learned your lesson at all. You're right. I may be repentant now, but I'll probably just end up doing it again. Quite possibly in the near future. Stop acting like you're talking about someone else. Axel, why didn't you use the sword? I felt more comfortable using my gun over a weapon I don't normally use. My shotgun is quite sturdy after all. I had it made that way precisely because you keep using it to bludgeon people. Then I can be even more confident when I use it. Don't sound so happy about that. Axel, you should take better care of your gun. Of course, I take great care with it. If you want to take care of it, use it like a gun, please. You don't want to make Mr. Karamiya sad, do you? Of course not. Then why don't you try being a little bit more careful? I'll try. Nice follow-through, Signorina. You may have saved me some work in the future. I can rest easy now. I'm glad you're relieved, sir, even if I was just saying that to please you. Axel, you should keep things like that to yourself. Yes, sir, I will be more careful next time. So I guess we're fine? I guess we're fine. Oh, if it isn't Ms. Bunny. Mr. Kiri, Axel. It was just another day, with people going about their business along the main street. Bunny's hair flew about as she turned around to face Kiri and Axel. Kiri stood rather pointedly, unburdened, next to Axel, who was carrying a large bag. Somewhere. Whatever are you doing here? Are you lost? Oh no, I'm just taking a walk. What about you two? Shopping. Oh really? You look like you're getting along well. We absolutely are not. Indeed, please don't say such absurd things. Disturbing things. Disturbing absurd things. Sorry. But if you're shopping together... I'm only carrying his things because I'm his subordinate. Like you said, Axel's just acting as my cart. Why couldn't you have just brought one of those instead? Because I don't want to. I don't care to dirty my own hands. I hate the thought of so much of pushing a cart. I know. Why don't you walk with me if you have nothing better to do, Miss Bunny? Are you sure? Of course. If nothing else, you'll certainly make for more stimulating conversation than Axel. Since we're all here, why don't we take the opportunity for the three of us to have a chat? I can't just ignore Axel. Bunny, what is this opportunity you speak of? I can't even begin to understand what you're talking about. But if that is what you desire, so be it. Isn't this? Their walk ended in Familia Boots' territory. Bunny had frozen in her tracks, but Kiri walked right by her without a trace of concern and went inside. The meeting room. It's been quite a while since I last came here with you. It really has. Maybe I should say something like it really takes me back? The first time she had been brought here was right after she'd woken up in town. Back then she'd hardly known left from right when she'd been presented to the mafioso. She touched the table, remembering how nervous she was. Oh, I don't recall the voice for this one. Oh, you're back. Miss Pachette. Huh. It's odd to see you here, Kyrie. Or Kiri. Well, there's a time for everything. Peshette repeated the last few words of Kiri's response to herself before looking over to Bunny. So you've dragged Bunny along with you. Indeed, we just thought we'd swing by while we were out shopping. Couldn't you at least phrase it in the other way around? This is an important meeting. Aren't these meetings just for going on at length about things that are already settled? I don't find such matters particularly important. Oh, but it is. This is the biggest festival of the year. Bunny, I'm sorry, but would you mind stepping out of the room? Mr. Kiri. My apologies, but this cat-eared young lady, as Karamiya calls her, is rather stubborn. Axel, could you go with Bunny? Understood. I wonder what they're talking about in there. Curious? Yeah, a little. Oh, but you don't have to tell me if you don't want to. It's not really a big deal. I agree with Kiri. I don't really think this meeting is particularly important. They're discussing the festival. Festival? Didn't we just have that? That was a festival hosted by Familia Oz. This one is a big yearly event, held by all the Familia together. It's called the Meteor Shower Gathering. On the night of the festival, the sky is full of shooting stars. Shooting stars? That must be pretty. As long as it's not cloudy. Does it ever get cloudy? Of course. It's not like it's always clear. But even so, to the best of my knowledge, there's never been a year where we couldn't see the shooting stars. I'm sure we'll be able to see them. Oh, I can't wait. But I feel like all these festivals are going to make my head spin. Well, you'll just have to take care not to get too dizzy. I will. The Mafia Familia must get along pretty well if they're hosting a festival together, right? Please don't say such distasteful things. Kiri came out of Familia Boots' castle with soft footsteps. It just doesn't feel right unless everyone's not getting along, he smirked. Mr. Kiri. Over already? Yes, what a droll meeting. Not that there's really such a thing as a meeting that isn't droll in the first place. So are we we're fixed. We're on a fixed route. Yes, we're here. Are we gonna confess our love to Sue at the Meteor Shower Festival? Bunny thought she heard a voice, so she stopped just as she was about to pass by the living room. Damn it! Where are they? His glasses are gone. Axel was groping around the room. He had both arms out in front of him, his fingers tracing across everything he could reach. Is he looking for something? Somewhat baffled, she entered the room. What's wrong, Axel? That voice. It's nothing. I'm just looking for something. He quickly turned his back to her and started walking in the opposite direction. Are these Axel's glasses? She picked them up off the floor and approached him. Oh shit. Were you looking for these by any chance? Huh? Axel squinted at Bunny's face and took her hands. He let out a sigh of relief when his fingers touched the frames. Oh, thank you. The moment he put his glasses back on, he realized just how close she was to him. A deep red blush spread across his cheeks. Oh my gosh, yes. You're standing too close. Back off, please. Axel, your face is all red. Are you okay? That has nothing to do with you. No, maybe it does, but it's none of your business. Huh? Don't worry about it. I'm grateful that you found my glasses for me. Okay, then I'll just... Axel! Are you okay? You walked right into the door. Are you hurt? I'm fine. My body is sturdy after all. Please don't worry about me. This happens a lot. You run into doors a lot? That's just how oblivious we are. You run into doors a whole lot? That's something that regularly happens to you? What's got your face all red about? What's your face red for? Oh, did that happen last week? Yes. Axel was carrying Mr. Kiri's things. Axel really has it tough. It's not just Axel. He's made me carry his stuff or run errands for him plenty of times. No one in Familiars can defy Lord Keeley. He is such a princess. Princess? He sounds like a handful. He really is. That's why I can't just ignore him. You can't ignore him? Yeah. If even I start to turn on him, he'd be all alone. Even if he says he doesn't care, I do. Being isolated doesn't feel very pleasant. Aw, man, your route's gonna be awesome. You're so thoughtful, Mr. Karamia. Well, I'm certainly glad to hear that, but I'm pretty sure Kiri just thinks I'm too soft. But you know, it's really hard to be alone. I've been through it before, so I know how it feels. Before? Yeah, it was a long time ago. Oh my, my. Oh, Signora. Signora? Hello, Miss Heidi. My, I thought some familiar faces in the middle of the street, so it was you two. I thought you were going to blow me off, but I'm in a good mood today, so I'll let you be. We're grateful for that. Miss Heidi, did something nice happen to you today? Now that you mention it, that must be it. I almost never see the Signora in such high spirits. Have you heard? Have you heard? Well, you see, The you know what is coming up. You know. You know what? It starts with an M and ends with an ing. You know what I'm talking about. Starts with an M and ends with an ing. Mango throwing, yes! Oh, the meteor shower gathering. Bingo, you're pretty perceptive for a little girl. I just can't wait for the gathering. So what are you going to wish for? Spill. Wish? Oh. Not telling her what an odious little girl you are. You know, Senora, don't be so harsh. I'm sure she just doesn't know. You know about the meteor shower gathering, right, Signorina? Yes, it's a festival where you see a bunch of shooting stars. You're not wrong about that, but the main event isn't really watching the stars. They say that if you wish on a shooting star on the day of the festival, it'll come true. Really? Yeah, that said, I don't know if the wishes really come true, though. Young girls with like the Signorina here are infatuated with stories like that, aren't they? Even I'm infatuated with them. I know my wishes will come true. Her accent is all over the place and I don't care. What are you wishing for, Miss Heidi? No, that's a good question coming from you, little girl. I plan to wish for an exercise machine, the kind that can make you lose weight while you're asleep. An exercise machine? No, you know, I'm pretty attractive already, but I could always strive for more. You did out of the question to lose weight by actually putting in some effort? You really are stupid, aren't you? Unlike you all, I don't have oodles of free time to waste on losing weight. If my wish doesn't come true, I'll just order Peter to shoot all the stars out of the sky. Wow, those poor shooting stars. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that this is the only option now. We just get to be cutesy. Axel, what are those things lined up behind that shop's window? I'm not exactly sure, but I believe they're related to the festival. I tried to hold it, but I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back. I swear. Alright, we're back. I'm gonna make my mouse live again. There we go. Oh, so everyone gets in the festival spirit early, huh? Yeah, basically it's the biggest festival the town holds, right? Axel paused for a beat before nodding. On the day of the festival, the town center overflows with people. You may participate in the festivities, but I would prefer if you'd stay near me to avoid trouble. You make me sound like some kind of unruly child. Well, you are, aren't you? You're an irregular presence in this town. The wolf gang might use the festival as an opportunity to get up to no good. I can't protect you if you don't stay near me. Got it? That might be true, but it's a festival after all. I want you to be free to enjoy it as you please too, Axel. Don't worry about me. But guarding you takes priority over everything else. If you're concerned about me, then make sure you have enough fun at the festival for the both of us. Here we go! Oh, don't say things like that. Why don't we enjoy it together? It's the biggest festival of the year. Seems like a waste not to participate. But give it up already. I'm sure I'll be able to enjoy the festival spending my time with you, Axel. So please, won't you enjoy it with me? Please say yes to this. Understood. Oh, come on. When you say it like that, it sounds like I ordered you to. I'm more comfortable with thinking about it that way. I'm trying to invite you out. Just say okay. Okay. Hardcore blush. Hardcore blush. Hardcore blush on our boy. Yeah, that's it. Let's have fun at the festival, Axel. Yeah. Soon, my lovelies. I have a good feeling about this. I guess Axel isn't back yet. He said he'd be gone for just a moment, but it seemed he's vanished completely. The whole sky was full of stars. The glimmers of light painted endless streaks across the dark blue canvas. If you wish upon a star, your wish will come true. She hadn't thought of what to wish for before now. But just as she wondered what she ought to wish for, Axel's face appeared in her mind. I'm sure Axel is very busy. He always made sure to get his regular duties taken care of while attending her on her excursions. He always looked so calm, saying it was just his duty, but that didn't change the fact that she was always making more work for him. I know what I'll wish for. Bunny, were you waiting long? No, not really. Are you done with your work now? Yeah, I had to give a talking to a subordinate who made a mistake. You did? There's something kind of funny about that. What's funny about it? Well, you don't really seem like the type to lecture people about things. Really? Yeah, you're not very talkative, but you have such an intense stare. You seem more like the type to just glare at people until they fall back into line. Yeah, just like that. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. No, you didn't. Actually, I'm impressed you know me so well. Huh? Really? I'm sorry? Yeah, I'm not good with words. but I didn't have a choice today. He's the kind of guy you just have to talk things through with, or he won't get it. Who is he? Axel shrugged and muttered, "It's not important," under his breath. Fucking extras, am I right? Have you made your wish yet? Yep, I sure did. I wish that you would be released from having to protect me. Axel was rendered speechless and looked down at the ground. A few moments later, he slowly looked up. Do you hate me that much? Huh? Do you hate me being by your side that badly? Hate? I think being with you is fun. I enjoy being by myself. Dealing with other people is annoying. But you're different. You're so warm, and just looking at you makes me happy. Okay. I think I have feelings for you. That's why my duty today is so important to me. I feel glad that I've been entrusted with protecting you from the bottom of my heart, but maybe my feelings are just bothersome to you. Why was there a choice here? Obviously, I want this. No, they're not a bother at all. Because I love you, Axel. Oh my gosh! Really? Yeah. Really, truly. Really. Oh. I'm so glad. I wasn't expecting that at all. I thought my feelings were just one-sided. I wasn't even thinking about confessing to you. I'm not as graceful. I'm not as punctual. Okay. I'm not as graceful as the dawn, and I'm pretty stupid compared to Kiri. I didn't think I stood a chance. So, I'm sorry I can't be more expressive. Bunny, I love you. I love you from the bottom of my heart. What do we tell them? Alright, we need to tell the Dawn and the others. We have to tell Mr. Carmia. Yeah, dating in secret is a bad idea, and we won't be able to hide it anyway. Those two are probably going to tease me, but I don't mind. I have you by my side after all. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. You guys. Huh, so Bunny and Axel are an item. Go figure, you owe me $1.
まあ予測の範囲内ではありますが、アクセルに彼女ができるなんて、
Well,
明日は斧が降るんじゃないですか?
well, it's not as if that was completely unexpected, but Axel getting a girlfriend? Are we sure axes won't be falling from the sky tomorrow? I mean, really? Really? Do I have to pay that $1?
斧で済んだらいいけど、薪とかオイルとか降ってきたらどうする?
If only axles were the worst of it. What if firewood and oil came raining down too?
室内に留まるのが得策です
Perhaps we should plan on staying in tomorrow?
だな。明日はデスクワークに徹することにする。
I know, right? I think I'll be devoting myself to paperwork tomorrow.
僕たちの仲を認めてもらえるんでし
So
ょうか?
does this mean you approve of the relationship?
当たり前だろ? 俺たちは祝福モードだぜ。な、キリエ。
Of course we do. We're rejoicing, aren't we, Kitty?
ええ、私たち日頃から心配していたんですよ。アクセルは女性に興味がないんじゃないかって。
Indeed, we were getting worried that you didn't have any interest in women at all, Axel.
ないことはない。
It's not like I wasn't interested.
ああ、やっぱりむっつり。
You really are a robot.
ボス。
Sir!
まあまあ、そう怒るなって。
Don't be mad.
アクセルは不器用だが、いいやつだ。こいつのこと、よろしく頼むぜ、お嬢さん。
You might be clumsy, but Axel really is a great guy. Take good care of him, Signorina. I will.
僕からもよろしく頼む。
I'd like to second that as well, Bunny. Of course.
焼けますね。ほら、さっさと部屋から出て行ってください。祭りの後処理の邪魔です。
I'm positively green with envy. Now then, hurry up and get out of here. You're just getting in the way. Sorry. Good night.
あ、おやすみ。
Yes. Good night.
おやすみなさい、二人とも。
Good night, you too.
小屋まで送っていく。
I'll take you back to the cottage. You don't have to. It's not like it's so far that I need an escort. So... Good night, Axel.
あ、また明日。
Thanks. I'll see you tomorrow. Squishy feelings. So many squishy feelings. We're saving. I hope you know. But the fact that there's more game worries me slightly. Good morning, Axel. When Axel looked at her, his eyes went wide. He covered his mouth with one hand and averted his gaze. Axel? Morning. What's wrong? Nothing. I have to go out on patrol. Please move. Huh? Oh, okay. I hope he had a lewd dream. What's for dinner tonight, Mr. Carmia? I'm making deluxe omelets from the leftovers in the cellar. Leftovers? I figured it'd be best to use up the stuff at risk of spoiling. Don't worry, I guarantee the flavor will be spot on. Well, I'm not sure about that. Well, I'm not worried about that. Your cooking is always delicious, Mr. Carmia. You're too kind, Signorina. You always praise me honestly, unlike a certain someone. You wouldn't happen to be referring to me, would you? Mr. Kiri? Of course, all you do is complain. Complain. That's all it is out of you. How many times do I have to tell you? Those aren't complaints, those are impressions. As a cook, shouldn't you be interested in what people think of your food? I deign to give you feedback. Wouldn't you be moved to tears? Cry. Are you serious? As if saying my food is disgusting or like eating garbage really useful feedback. I'm sorry, it tasted like garbage, right, Miss Bunny? I've never eaten garbage, so. Oh, that's right, you're so clever, Bunny. Huh? You can't make that kind of comparison without having actually eaten garbage. So, Master Gourmand Kitty, wherever would you have eaten such a thing? I plead the fifth. Answer. Shut up, I said I won't be answering that. If you've eaten garbage, how could you ever find my love-filled cooking? Disgusting. It wasn't a primary part of my diet, and it happened when I was still a scarecrow, so it doesn't count. Oh-ho! So you did eat garbage back when you were a scarecrow. It was an accident. An accident. Now this is just getting more interesting. Things seem to be heating up. You sure seem to be having fun. Welcome home, Axel. Huh? He really is acting weird. Can't wait to eat Mr. Carmia's food, huh? I'm fine. I'm not eating today. Huh? He left. What's with him? Did he eat while he was out? I wonder what's wrong. I'm gonna talk to him. Then I will join you. You stay put. Tell me all about this garbage story. Axel. Oh no, I don't know. No, I don't know. Help. Axel, we haven't talked all day. That's not true. See, we're talking. I don't agree. You won't even look me in the eye. It makes me sad when you won't even look at me. So sorry. Did I do something to offend you? Of course not. You didn't do anything. Then why are you ignoring me? Well, do you hate me? No, of course not. I love you. I love you, but... Axel stopped mid-sentence and closed his mouth. He looked away from Bunny and hung his head, rubbing his forehead. Something must be bothering him. It was a lewd dream. Tell me it's a lewd dream. I don't know what you want me to do. Tell me if there's something about me you don't like, okay? I'll try to fix it if I can.
嫌なところなんてない。ただ、どう接したらいいかわからないんだ。
There's nothing about you I don't like. I don't know how to interact with you.
言葉や行動は波みたいなものだ。発すれば何かが起こる。
Things I want to say and do crash over me like waves. If I just let myself go, I don't know what will happen.
何を言えば喜んで、何を言えば悲しませるのか。考えても答えが出ない。答えが出ないから、君を避けてしまう。
What can I say to make you happy? What words will make you sad? The more I think about it, the fewer answers I have. Without those answers, I felt I had to avoid you.
僕の態度で不快な思いをさせてしまって、すまない。
I'm sorry if I offended you with my behavior. No, I'm glad you told me that what was on your mind. I'm glad you're thinking about me so much. But maybe you don't have to think so hard. Pardon me. I like you the way you are, Axel.
僕もそうだ。そのままの君がいい。僕のために変わる必要はない。
Bunny, I feel the same way. I also like you just the way you are. You don't have to change anything for my sake.
二人変わらず、 ずっと一緒にいられたなら幸せだろうなと僕は思う。
If we could stay like this forever, I'm sure we'll be happy. Fuck. Fuck. Alright, I gotta check a thing. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. Because I think my stream conked out for some reason. And make sure it's still running. Okay, good. It's still running. Good. We're still here. We're still good. We're still gooch. We are go for squishes. Bunny. Fucking goddamn it. Would he stop playing that hentai puzzle game? Axel, do you have work now? Yeah, I have patrol like usual, but maybe you'd like to join me. Yo! Yes! Oh, then, very well. I authorize you to join me. Authorize me? Really? It's just like you to put it that way. Huh? How else should I say it? It's not that there's a wrong or right way to say it. I think you should just say whatever comes naturally, Axel. Oh. It smells wet. It must have rained. The shower. It's easy to slip. Watch your step. Okay. Oh, a big puddle. Axel, a bug is drowning. That's a water strider. Water strider? Yeah, it's not drowning, it's swimming. Swimming? So it's having fun? He must be thinking that that's popping up in the stream. It's not popping up in the stream. The notification that he's playing hentai. I don't... And honestly, that's more on him. We're playing a pure, innocent game that only has 2 brothel endings. So, excuse you. Swimming. So it's having fun? I don't know. I don't understand how bugs feel. Water striders appear in water puddles and then vanish before you realize it. They're strange creatures. Oh. I need to keep my eyes on my surroundings, not bugs. Let's get going. Oh, wait! She jogged a bit to catch up with Axel and not be left behind, but she tripped right into a puddle. Are you okay? Yeah. Sorry, Axel, I got you all wet. I'm fine as long as you're okay. No, then get up. You can't stay there forever. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to embarrass you. It's not a big deal. He's mad. I guess it is my fault. Why do I always end up doing things like this? Why am I so stupid? That's a different tone. What does that tone mean? She sighed, alone in her room. This isn't her room. She laid back on the sofa and looked up at the ceiling. Axel and I started dating, but it hardly feels like it. Not that I really know what that's supposed to feel like. Bunny wasn't really sure how things were supposed to be. But for some reason, from what she'd seen of the townspeople at least, the way things were between her and Axel didn't seem quite right. Makes me sad that I can't spend time with Axel like I used to. She'd grown quite accustomed to the town by now, so Axel was no longer going with her as her bodyguard. It made her happy to lessen his workload, but it felt so lonesome to go out alone. I thought we'd be able to go do all sorts of other things once we started dating. Bunny, you were in here. Axel! She hurried to straighten herself up as he suddenly appeared. What's wrong? I wanted to ask you something. Ask me something? Axel nodded. He quickly moved over to her and sat down beside her.
お互いに相手にしてもらいたいことを一つ言うのはどうだろうか。
If you had to pick one thing you wanted to do together, what would it be? Together? She blinked twice at Axel's sudden proposal.
ああ、してほしいことだ。何かあるだろう。
Yeah. Is there something you want to do? Something I want to do. I'm not really sure, but I just like being by your side. My side? Yeah, I want to be near you. Is that enough? Yeah, it's plenty. More than enough, even. Oh, anything else? Anything else? I can't really think of anything. Just being near you makes me happy enough. I don't need anything else. I mean, I can go get some Wendy's or something like that. I mean, I'm down. I'm a pretty hungry girl. I could munch. But I mean, if you don't want to munch, we can sit around here and talk, and I'm down with that too. I want to be with you. Oh. Okay, you next, Axel. What do you want to do?
僕
You slut!
手をつないでほしい。
I want to hold your hand. Just hold hands?
ああ、構わないだろう。
Yeah, it's not a big deal though. Yeah, I don't mind doing that whenever you want. We can hold hands. We can go get Wendy's and hold hands. We can eat. The Wendy's here closes at like 1 a.m. Okay.
ありがとう。君の手は小さいな。 それに温かい。
Thank you. Your hand is so small, but it's warm. Your hand is so big, Axel.
男だからな。君より小さいはずがない。
I'm a man after all. Of course my hands would be larger than yours.
こういうのっていいな。
This feels nice. I'm so happy. I'm coming in. Sure. Stay as long as you like. Huh, Axel, you know, your room is pretty. Simple. Or something like that. Is it? It is. You could use some stuffed animals. Stuffed animals. Huh? Do you not know what stuffed animals are? They're fluffy and soft and made in the shape of animals. I know what stuffed animals are, but wouldn't it be creepy? I guess not everyone thinks of them the same way, but you don't think they're cute? Not that. I mean the idea of me having stuffed animals. If someone found them, they'd get some weird ideas about me. Oh, maybe. I think it'd be nice, though. Oh, what about instead of stuffed animals, another kind of... She reached out for a wooden ornament sitting near the window. When she picked it up, the part she was holding broke off and it crashed to the floor. Ah! Bunny,
木くずで怪我をしていな
you
い
didn't get a splinter, did you? Yeah, fine, but more importantly, I'm sorry for breaking it.
なら構わない物はいつかは壊れるそれが今だったというだけだだから気にしなくていい
If you're not hurt, it's fine. Things inevitably break. This one just broke now. So don't worry about it. It's made of glass and a special wood. Well, maybe I should have said it was. Special wood? Yeah, it was a birthday present. Mr. Carmia said it's wood from a far-off land. And I made it myself. Oh. Axel told me not to worry about it, but he said it was his birthday present. It must have been special to him. But I might not be able to get a replacement, but I can try to find something. I feel just awful until I make it up to him. It's so late already. I couldn't find any rare wood or ornaments to buy, but I'm happy as long as Axel likes it.
今までどこへ行ってた
Where have you been all day? Axel,
こんな時間まで外で何をしていた
what
ん
were
だ
you doing out so late? What?
本当に心配したんだ
I was so worried. Axel, don't hug me so tight, it hurts.
すまない僕はただ
Sorry, I just...
いやいい早く部屋に戻って寝るんだ
No, never mind. Hurry up and get to bed. Yeah, sorry for worrying you. Give him the present. What should I do? Is this really the right time to give it to him? Yes. Night. She grabbed Axel's sleeve as he tried to leave. What? Here. This is for you. For me? Yeah, like, I broke something of yours, so I bought this for you as a replacement. A replacement? Yeah, I know it's not much. The mere thought of handing it to him embarrassed her, but she hung her head and insistently pressed the paper bag towards him. Can I open it? Sure! I don't know if you're gonna like it, though. It's a stuffed animal. Yeah, I thought it matched you. Matched me. Yeah, its fur is the same color as your hair. They're the same shade of black, she said with a smile. Is that the only reason you picked it? Yeah. You were out late because you were buying this. Yeah. That's kind of what ended up happening. You told me not to let it bother me this afternoon, but I just couldn't. I had to find something to make it up to you, but I couldn't figure out what you'd like. I thought as hard as I could, but I just couldn't come up with anything. And then I saw this little guy in the store and thought he'd work. Oh. Not happy with it? Do I look that way? Kinda, just judging from your face. I'm sorry about that. I'm happy. Very much so. Thank you, honey. You're welcome. Ah! I am so happy. I don't know how long this is gonna go on for, but I mean, I could go for a long while. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for worrying you so much yesterday, Axel.
と話している時間はない。
No, I'm sorry, I don't have time to talk. Oh, sorry. She waved as he left. She let out a sigh the moment the door closed. I just keep apologizing. I'm very apologetic, apparently. Same, girl, same.
何しけた顔してんだ？
Why the long face? Mr. Karamiya.
いい天気なんだ。お嬢さんも太陽みたいにニコニコ笑ってくれよ。
The weather's so nice out, you should smile bright to match the sun, Signorina.
この屋敷は男ばかりだろ。お嬢さんが微笑むだけで華やかになるのさ。
This estate is full of nothing but men, right? A single smile from you, Signorina, brightens up the whole place. That's not true.
あるんです。そうそう。そんな感じで。やっぱりお嬢さんは笑ってた方がいいな。
Well, yes, it is. Yeah, just like that. You really do look better than when you smile. She felt a little embarrassed from smiling. When he asked her what was wrong, she shook her head. I wish Axel were as easy to understand as Mr. Carmia. He smiled when he was happy and he frowned when he was sad. He was easy to read at a glance. Maybe I'd understand if I got to know Axel better. Maybe if she got to know him better, he'd smile for her. You're so great, Mr. Carmia.
いいって何が？
I am. Why do you say that? I mean, you're not wrong, but I'm curious why you say such a thing. You're just so, like, friendly or something. You're always smiling and cheerful. Talking to you like this makes me feel at ease.
安心ね。お嬢さん、アクセルとうまくいってないのか？
At ease, huh? Are things not going well between you and Axel, Signorina? I'm not really sure. It's hard to tell with him. I want to get to know him better and be there for him, but he's always helping me out, and all I do is apologize. I feel like I'm dragging him down. He's always worrying about me. I feel like I'm wearing out my welcome.
アクセルがお嬢さんを？そりゃないだろう。
You wear out your welcome with Axel. That would never happen.
思ったことを口に出さないだけで、あいつはあいつなりにお嬢さんのことを思ってるだろうさ。
He may not tell you what he's thinking, but he really does care for you in his own way. I hope so, but
そうに決まってる。しかしなんだ。そこまで気にかけてもらえるなんて、アクセルが羨ましいな。
of course he does. Although, you know, I'm kind of jealous of Axel. To have you so worried about him. I'm sure there's a girl out there for you. Hey now, when did you start sounding so smooth? Did getting a boyfriend give you a confidence boost? Gosh! Something like that. You know, it is pretty weird. You're such a wonderful person, Mr. Karami. It seems like you have a girlfriend already. I know, right? I get that a lot. Is that something you should be saying about yourself? Well, people really have said that to me before. Can't get one? Well, I just have to find the right person. The right person. By the way, what kind of girl do you like? Kind of girl, huh? Well, I like a girl who smiles, I guess. Smile? Yeah, I like girls who are always smiling. What are you laughing at, Signorina? Sorry, I just figured your standards would have been really high or something. Or at least higher than, you know, breathing air. But if you just want a girl who smiles, surely there are any number of girls who can manage that. Yeah, actually, one girl is surprisingly close to me already. Are you coming on to me? Is that so? I pray that you find a girl soon, Mr. Carmia. Grazie, bunny. I wonder. If it's somebody else, I wonder who it is. I wonder who it is. What if it's Peter? I don't think I see it happening, but I will still be supportive of them. I didn't get the chance to talk to Axel this morning either. Were they just missing each other, or was he avoiding her? She couldn't tell. All she did know was that they hadn't really been able to talk lately. He would greet her, but he'd be gone before she could get another word out. I wonder if I did something. Is he still mad about the thing I broke? No, he's not still mad about the thing you broke. Guys are pretty easy. If they don't say, hey, I'm mad about the thing you broke, they're not mad about the thing you broke. They've probably forgotten that you've broken the thing. Honestly. I guess I can't blame him for being upset. She put her hand to her chest and took a deep breath. If I can't change the past, then I'll just have to do what I can. You don't have to force yourself. Please, let me do it. A little cleaning is the only thing I can manage. Plus, Axel's boss is my boss too. Is that really how it works? Well, I'm just going to be here, so clean to your heart's content. Okay. Watch out with the glass. Kiri seems particularly fond of it. You would be in real trouble if any of it broke. Oh, okay. How have things been lately? Lately? You know, with Axel, weren't you worried about things not going well or something? Well... What? Is it still bugging you? Yeah, I'm not sure why, but he's been avoiding me lately. Avoiding you? She nodded slightly. He talks to me a little, but it's just a little. He always leaves right away. He leaves, huh? I broke something of his a little while ago. Maybe he's still mad about it. I don't know what you broke, but he's not the kind of guy to hold something like that against you forever. Really? Yeah. He doesn't really get attached to things. After all, his room is almost creepily Spartan, right? That's true, but if that's not it, then why is he avoiding me? Bunny. Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to weigh you down with my troubles. No, it's fine. I'm the one who asked, and I want to help take some of that weight off your shoulders. Thank you for being so kind. You're very welcome. Not that I really did anything. I didn't solve any of your problems. I'm sorry for being so useless, Bunny. That's not true at all. I feel a lot better after talking about it. Yeah, I know how that is. It's hard, keeping it all pent up inside. Even you have problems, Mr. Karamiya? Hey now. Of course I do. It's not easy being at the top. I always have to make the final call. Sometimes it's hard to tell if I'm doing the right thing or not. That's why I have a consigliere. But he abandons his post from time to time. That must be rough, Mr. Karamiya. Yeah, I think it'd be a lot easier if I had a girl like you supporting me, Signorina. He's coming on to me. Are you sure about that? I'm hopelessly incompetent compared to Mr. Kiri. Well, compared to him, anyone would be, regardless of what he might do and say at times. He's an excellent consigliere. I think that's it. Mr. Karamiya, I'm finished. Oh, grazie, Bunny. Nice, the room is sparkling. Oh. Wait a moment, don't move a muscle. Huh? You've got a little souvenir on your head. Souvenir?
ああ、羽毛だ。クッションかなんかに入ってたやつだ
Yeah,
ろ。
a feather from one of the pillows.
ほら、取ったぞ。
There, I got it. Thank you, Mr. Carmia. Carmia stroked Bunny's hair, feather still in hand. Please don't touch my head that way.
こんなに髪を乱して一生懸命掃除してくれたんだな。
You're such a mess. You must have really put your heart and soul into it.
ありがとう、お嬢さん。
Thanks, Bunny. The warm smile he flashed at her made her feel embarrassed. Why is this happening? Why am I not with Axel? No,
boss 今日の巡回で
No! What did I do wrong to deserve this? Okay. Sir, am I around today? What are you two doing?
二人とも
Axel!
なんでボスと彼女が
Sir, why are you and Bunny? Axel! Oh. No! No! Why is this sprites are different? No. Axel, wait!
僕よりボス
So
の
you
方が
prefer the dawn to me, huh? What?
君は幸せそうにして
You look so
そこ
happy.
に
I
僕の
I
居場所
don't
が
belong between you. That's not true. You've got the wrong idea.
君こそ
You're one to talk.
君こそなんで僕の気持ちを分かってくれる
Why can't you understand how I feel?
僕のことを試しているのかそんなことをして何が
Are
楽
you
しい
testing me? Is it really that fun to watch me squirm?
僕はこれほど君のことが好きなのにこんなに君のことで悩んでいる
I love you so much and I worry about you so much. Axel? She reached out to touch him. But before she could, he seized her wrist and pulled her against the wall. Sexily.
どうして分かってくれないんだ
Why don't you understand? Axel, you're hurting me.
僕も同じだ心が痛い
You're hurting me. My heart feels like it's going to break.
アクセル、お嬢さんを離
Axel,
せ。
get away from the signorina.
お嬢さんを困らせるな。彼女はお前のことを思っていろいろしてい
Don't
るだろ
bother her. She's been doing all this because she cares about you.
僕の
She
こと
cares
を
about me.
僕のことを思ってと理由をつければ何だってしてもいいんですか
Do you think that makes everything okay?
許されるのですか
Do you think I'm going to forgive you?
僕の気持ちを分かってて彼女に近づくなんて
You're the worst for getting close
あ
to a
なた
girl.
は最低だ
You're the worst for getting close to a girl you know I have feelings for. I'm going after him. You don't leave shit like that. Axel, wait! Axel! Are you okay, Senora? Mr. Carmia? I don't think he's the type to actually hurt you, but he didn't do anything to you, right? No, I'm fine, but... Well, I think he probably just went to cool his head. When you see him tomorrow, just explain what happened, and then everything will go back to normal. Well... yeah. Everything will go back to normal. I hate the idea of things staying so unpleasant like this. No! No! Fuck. Good morning, Signorina. Mr. Carmia. Have you seen Axel? He wasn't in his room. I don't think he came back. Oh. I wonder where he is.
アクセルは静かですから、いなくても静けさは変わりませんが、見晴らしは良くなりました。
Axel's so quiet you can hardly tell the difference when he's gone, though the view has certainly improved.
黙れよ、
Shut up,
キリエ。
kitty.
上司と部下と部下の恋人の間で何かあったんですか？
Has something happened between the boss and the subordinate's lover?
お前には関
It's
係
none
ない。
of your business.
そうですか。
Is it now? Well, that's just too bad. Axel.
大丈夫だ。あいつのことだ。すぐに戻って
Don't
くる。
worry, I'm sure he'll be back in no time.
俺たちファミリーにとって帰る場所はここしかないんだ。
To the members of our familia, this is the only place we can call home. I'm gonna go look for him. I'm gonna go look for Axel. Signorina. Maybe something has happened to him and he can't come home. I doubt it. Why? Although his status is much lower than mine, he is still a Capragim. If anything happened to him, I'd know about it right away. So I do not believe that is the case. The fact that I haven't heard anything is proof of it. But if you want to go, go. Mr. Karamia. However, I want you to come back by nightfall, even if you haven't found him. I'd feel just awful if you disappeared as well. Okay, I promise you I'll be back. Well, I'm off. Are you sure about this? It's fine. I'm not about to force her to be mine. Really? How dull. Don't you get involved. This is between me, the Signorina, and Axel. Yes, I know. I'm just saying. I'm just enjoying your little problems from the sidelines. At what point did we lead on Karamia? When did that happen? At what point did this become an issue? She couldn't sleep. The moment dawn broke, she flew out of the mansion to find Axel. Places he seemed like he might go, places he liked, places he probably wouldn't go, but might have stopped by. She thoroughly searched every spot she could think of. Every time she saw someone who resembled him, her heart would race, only for her hopes to be dashed. She searched and searched and searched, but Axel was nowhere to be found. Time continued to march on. Her search fruitless, she reluctantly returned to the mansion, not wanting the others to worry. Signorina. Mr. Karamia. I bought some cream puffs. I have 2. Want one? Cream puffs. Can I save it for later? Sure, I don't mind. Not into eating sweets as a midnight snack. That's not it. I just thought it'd make Axel happy. Axel, right, I'm sure it would. Mr. Karamia, have you found Axel? No. Have you? I'm guessing not from the way you look right now. I haven't. He's been gone since the day before yesterday. I know, Kiri's mad that he's been blowing off work. Oh. Really? Axel really doesn't seem like the type to skip work. Doesn't merely seem like he's not the type. He's never done this before. When it comes to work, he's so serious it almost makes me uncomfortable. I know, right? Maybe something happened. If you got into an accident or something, I don't think that's it. You really are worried. Of course I am. I mean, I'm his girlfriend, after all. I know. At least, I should know that.
あいつの言ってた通り、俺は最低なやつかもな。
But maybe I am the worst, just like he says. That's not true. You're a wonderful person, Mr. Karami. You're being so kind to me.
だから最低なんだよ。
That's what makes me the worst.
アクセルはいいやつだが、お嬢さんを大切にはできない。
Axel's a great guy, but he doesn't know how to care for you, Signorina.
あいつと一緒になってからいつも頭を悩ませてるだろ。
All being with him does is make you worry, right? Well, but still,
それでもあいつが好き
you
なん
still
だろ。
love him despite all that. Yes,
でもな、俺もお嬢さんが好きなんだ。
but you know, I love you too. What?
あいつと同じぐらいお嬢さんから目を離せないんだよ。
I can't take my eyes off you, Bunny. Just the same as him.
俺ならお前を悲しませない。お前を置いてどこかへ
If
行
you
った
were
り
with
して。
me, I'd never make you sad. I'd never run off and leave you alone.
だから
So,
アクセルと別れて俺のところに来い。
leave Axel and be with me instead. Why? What did I do? Wrong. To deserve this. Still hasn't come back. I wonder when Axel will get home. Maybe he's never coming back. I don't think he'd do that. Mr. Carmia. If it's bugging you, wanna go look for him now? I think I've looked enough. I've gone everywhere within our territory. You're always going out during the day. Maybe your timing's just been off. I know I told you to come back before nightfall, but I wouldn't be opposed to you searching during the evening if you let me come with you. Thank you, Mr. Carmia. I should be thanking you for accepting my offer. Although this really should be our job. Our? Yes. Searching for a Capragim is the problem for a mafiosa. You don't need to be getting involved, Signorina. But I really don't know how I ought to explain this to the subordinates. Until I do, I can cover it up saying Axel's on vacation. But I can't keep that going forever. We better hurry and find him. Let's go, Signorina. Okay. Do you know where Axel might have gone? I have no idea, actually. All the cafes and bakeries. I'm fucked up. I have no idea, actually. All the cafes and bakeries are closed at this hour, right? He'd never go to the casino and the brothel. He's probably out too. You're just the person I was looking for, Don Carmia. Oh, what is it? What is it? We need your help. Mr. Axel is going to trash the bar at this rate. Oh, he's at the bar. Why is he at the bar? I'll be right back. When I return, we will find out what the fuck Axel is doing at the fucking bar. The bar? Of all fucking places? The bar. The bar. Check the fucking bar. You're not supposed to the fucking bar. I don't know. Alright. We're gonna save real quick. And then we're gonna click. I'm gonna take a swig of my beer. And we're gonna carry on. The men led them to the bar. A sharp noise assaulted her ears as she stepped into it. More alcohol. More. Axel! The inside was a mess. Broken bottles littered the floor with 1,000 shards of broken glass. The smell of alcohol was overwhelming. He says he doesn't drink. Hey, why don't you come back to the estate? What do you get out of drinking alcohol you shouldn't have? What? Did you come to gloat? Mr. Carmia? I'm fine. He might be stronger than I am, but he's helpless when he's got some booze in him. Sir, why are you bullying me? I'm not bullying you. You are. You're trying to steal it from me. I love her. Bunny, I love you so much. Don't you fucking gloss the fuck over that! Don't you fucking gloss the fuck over that! Yeah. Don't shut out heavy. Mr. Carmia, why don't we both carry part of him? Part of him? Are you suggesting we cut him in half? Don't worry, I can carry him to the estate myself. I've never seen him so hung up on someone before. He's so unsociable, you never know what he's thinking. And when you ask, he'll just say nothing. He's a strange one. I guess love really has changed Axel. He's not always the easiest to understand, but I think that's one of his charms. Axel's so cute. He gets all red and embarrassed at the slightest thing. I see. But I don't really think he's the one for you, Signorina. Mr. Carmia. I'm not good at giving up. I'm not going to stop until you give me a clear answer. Who do you want? You know who the fuck. Did no one ever teach you that keeping quiet is the worst thing you can do? You're just like him. Like Axel? Yeah. He's always silent. Even over the most trivial of things, he'll just say to not worry about him and then go quiet. You spent a lot of time together before you started dating, don't you remember? Now that you mention it. He suppresses what he's feeling and obeys others. Perhaps as an employee, as someone serving others, that's the correct way to behave. But where do these repressed feelings go? How does he deal with them? That's the thing, though. He doesn't deal with them. That's why his feelings just explode, like what happened in the hallway. I can't let a bomb just waiting to explode like him have you. I care about you. Mr. Kamiya. I'm not trying to entrap you or anything, don't get me wrong. I respect your wishes. I'd never even consider forcing you to become mine. It would only make things unpleasant for both of us if I did that, plus it'd be meaningless if you didn't pick me yourself. Think it over and make your decision. Just who do you love, Signorina? Who do I really love? I swear? If they're gonna fucking derail me, I'm gonna be upset.
僕はここは
Why am I? You're finally awake. It's already evening.
ここはオズの屋敷なの
Bunny,
か
are we in the Oz estate? We are. We're in your room.
僕
I'm. Here, drink this. It's a hangover cure. Mr. Karamiya made it.
ボスがボス
Madone. Oh, Madone. He.
昨日ボスを見た気がする君もボスの隣
I
に
think I saw him yesterday. You were with him.
僕は酒を飲んでてそのうち視界が回って それから
I was drinking and the room started
どう
spinning.
してここにいるんだろ
Then I ended up here somehow.
う僕は家出をしたはずなのにもうここには戻らな
I
い
thought I'd run away.
決めたの
I decided to never come back here again. You ran away?
君と一緒にいると
I
ダメなん
can't
だ
be with you.
君と一緒にいると僕は弱くなって
When
自分で自分のことがわからなくな
I'm
る
with you, I become weak and just forget who I am.
体の感覚がおかしくなって力を抑えられなくな
My
る
senses get weird and I can't control my strength.
この力は君を傷つける抱きしめることさえできない触れることも
I'd only end up hurting you with that strength. Can't even hold you. I'm afraid to even touch you.
君を壊してしまうかもしれないと思うと怖いんだ
I get scared just thinking that I might hurt you. Axel.
今ならまだ君を諦められるからどうかボスと
That's why I still want to give up on you.
一緒になってほしい
Please. Be with the boss.
その
It's
方が
better for you.
君のためだ
You're gonna close the book over that? Why? What? What the fuck? Axel, you're being too selfish. Axel looked up a bit when Bunny spoke, and then she kissed him. She needed to make sure her love got through to him. I love you, Axel. I've loved you this whole time. I love you even though you can be weak or uncool sometimes. Why can't you understand that? Bunny. If you truly want the best for me, then don't let me go. I want to be with you.
せっかく決心したのに君はわがままで
I finally got the courage to say it. And you do this. You're so selfish. Well, you are too. You don't listen to a word I say. I like you the way you are. You don't have to force yourself to talk or understand me.
前に同じようなことを聞いた気がする
I have the feeling you've said this to me before. You know, I do too.
同じことを 堂々巡りだ。僕は不器用だから、これからも迷惑をかけるだろう。
We keep doing the same things over and over. I'm so clumsy. I'm sure I'll keep causing you trouble.
それでも君は僕を選んでくれるのか。
Do you still choose me despite that? Of course. You're the one I want, Axel.
ありがとう。
Thank you, Bunny. Axel, you smell like alcohol.
昨日の
Right. Yesterday.
安心したら頭が痛くなって。
Now that I've calmed down, my head is starting to hurt. You should lie down and rest today.
うん、そうする。
Yeah, that's a good idea. What about you? I have to go see Mr. Carmia.
ボスの
The dog? Yeah, I need to tell him myself that I'm still in love with you. I'll be right back, so be good and wait. Okay?
ああ、うん、
Oh, sure. He's gonna take it well. It's open. Please take it well. Please take it well. Please take it well. Excuse me. Oh, Mr. Kiri.
どうも。どうやら振られたようですね。
Hello. Seems you've been dumped, Karamiya.
そう。
Sure does.
飲みに行きますか？おごってくれるなら付き合って
Want a drink? I'll join you if you treat me.
お前と飲むぐらいならミルクを飲んだ方がマシだ。
I'd rather drink milk than drink with you. Mr. Karamiya.
言わなくていい。アクセルを頼んだぜ。
You don't have to say it. I know I put a lot of stress on it earlier for you to say it, but you don't have to say it now that we've come to it. Good luck with Axel, Signorina. Okay. Mr. Karamiya.
放っておいていいですよ。少し経てば元の絡み屋に戻りますから。
Don't worry about him. He'll be back to normal soon enough. He'll probably adore the new playthrough that you're going to go through. Okay. I mean, it's a little too soon to be deciding on what we do next playthrough, but okay. I mean, is it too soon? We're approaching the end. We are endgame. We have scored. What lovely weather! Bunny stretched out after she finished drying the laundry, taking a big breath of fresh air. The sky was clear, painted a brilliant tone of blue that seemed to go on forever. Huh? Someone tapped her on the shoulder. She turned around to come face to face with Axel. Axel! I missed you! She hugged him tightly, wrapping her arms around his waist. She could feel him freeze up for a moment, but then he timidly placed his hands on her back. But you just saw me at breakfast. Well, I always want to see you. Oh, I see. What is it? Did you need something? She loosened her arms and released Axel. Letting out a little sigh, he timidly opened his mouth. I wanted to have lunch with you. Outside. Oh, you're inviting me out for a picnic. After a short pause, Axel nodded in agreement. Are you busy? Of course not. You know that, don't you? You do have a point. Oh, you're so mean. It's the truth. That just makes it worse. Sorry. It's fine. You don't have to apologize. It is true. Do you want to head out right away, or do you just want to go when it's time for lunch? I'd like to go now, if that works for you. Alright, let me get ready. Oh, Bunny. Yes? Take your time. I was being thoughtless. You don't have to hurry. Thanks. Sorry. 2 seconds. There's a thing I must attend to. Ah. Being sick sure does suck. I thought I had gotten over this. Okay. Let's dig in. Indeed. You seem to eat everything like it's the most delicious thing in the world. Well, it is delicious, and being with you just makes food taste even better. Me? Yeah, it's fun to eat with the person you love. Aren't you having fun? Of course I am. I knew it. They continued eating their meal, exchanging casual banter in between bites. She ended up doing most of the talking, with him mainly smiling and nodding, but eventually during a pause in the conversation he opened his mouth. I think we need to get to know each other better. Get to know each other? Oh shit, I'm an amnesiac. Oh no! Yeah, surely you can tell me more about yourself, Bunny. About myself? You can tell me anything at all, it won't bother me. Anything. Is that a problem, or is it something you don't want to tell me? No, of course not. But, I still don't have any memories. I know you want to know more about me, but I don't even know anything about me. I can't really tell you anything. And it just makes me a little sad when I think about how I really don't know anything about myself. That's all. It's not like I don't want to tell you, okay? I'm not asking about your past. I know you don't have any memories. I want to know about now. The you are now. Now? Yeah. What do you like? What do you enjoy doing? Anything like that. I want to know all about the you sitting next to me right here, right now. So much fluffy shit. I'm so happy. All this fluffy shit makes me so happy. The mark of the familia. Yeah. Mr. Carmier recommended I get it if I intend to stay here. In other words, you intend to join Familia Oz? What time is it? Oh shit, it's 3 a.m. Fuck me. I've been doing this for hours. Yeah, I won't be a freeloader anymore. I see. The idea of you becoming a colleague is reassuring. However, today is a rather unfortunate day for you to take the oath. I know it's an important day for you, but I'm sorry, I don't think I'll be able to attend. Work? Yes. I have something to attend to today that I can't get out of. I probably won't be back until late this evening. I'm terribly sorry. Oh, it's okay. Good luck at work. I think that by the time you come back home, I'll be a member of this familia too. Once I'm part of the familia, will you talk to me about work and stuff that you couldn't venture before? Yes. There's a lot I'll be able to tell to you about. We could be up all night chatting. Good. I can't wait.
証人はボスであるカラミアとコンシリエーレのキ
You
リ
will now pledge your oath to the Familia. I, cara mia, the dawn of this Familia, and Kiri, its consigliere, will bear witness.
ファミリーに加わる者は今から述べる掟を胸に刻み守らなければいけない。
Becoming part of this Familia means carving the words I am about to speak into your heart and never breaking that oath.
日曜を除き一人で他のマフィアのメンバーと会ってはならない。
You may not meet with members of another Mafia Familia alone, except on Sundays.
庇護対象である領民には慈愛の心で
You
接
must
すること
attend
不満に耳を傾け改善す
You
る
must
こと
attend the people of our territory with a kind heart. Lend an ear to their complaints, and do what you can to make their lives better.
常にファミリーを第一に考え時には自らを犠牲にしてでも尽くす
You
こと
must always keep the Familia first in your mind, even if it may mean sacrificing yourself.
ファミリーと交わした約束は絶対的に遵守すること。ファミリーに誠実であり、真実を語ること。
This pledge you make to the Familia is absolute. You must be sincere and faithful to the Familia.
以上、守ることを誓えるか？
This is all. Do you vow to uphold that oath? Yes, I do.
よし、これで終わりだ。あとは焼き印を入れるだけだ。
Alright, that's it. All that's left is to give you the brand. Brand!
暑いですよ。痛くて泣いてしまうかもしれませんね。
It's odd and rather painful. You might even cry.
こら、お嬢さん
Hey,
を
don't try
脅
to
かすな。
scare her. It hurts?
まあな、一生ものの傷を負うよう
Shit,
な
I'm gonna be metal. Kinda. It's a scar that you'll carry with you for the rest of your life.
何？ほんの十数秒だ。楽しいことを考えてたらすぐに
But
終わ
it's
る。
just for a few seconds. Think about something that makes you happy. It'll be over before you know it. Shit. Eee! Oh, it's morning already. I should get up. Huh? What's this hairy thing? I don't remember my pillow feeling like this. Ah! Huh? Why is Axel sleeping next to me? This is my room. Yeah, it definitely is. But why? Axel. It's so bright. Morning, Axel. What? This is your.
ああ、し
Oh, oh no.
そうだ。僕としたことが
That's right.
すまない。
I'm sorry. You scared me. I didn't expect you to be here when I woke up.
昨晩、君の部屋を訪ねた。同じファミリーとして、ソルジャーの役割とかを説明し
I visited your room last night. I was going to explain the duties of the soldate to you, since you're now a member of the Familia.
しかし、君はぐっすりと。それはもう幸せそうに寝ていたから、起こすにはし
But
よ
you
うが
were
なくて。
sound asleep, and you looked so happy I couldn't bear to wake you.
どうしようかと迷っていたら、僕まで眠くなってきて。隣で
I wasn't sure what I should do, and then I started to get sleepy, and I just fell asleep next to you.
決してやましいことはしていない。
I swear I did nothing untoward. Please believe me. You're worrying too much, Axel.
必死にもなる。とんでもないことをしてしまったのだ。
Of course I am. I've done something outrageous. Oh, don't say that, Axel. You're adorable. What?
なぜこの状況で僕は抱きしめられている？
Bunny, why are you hugging me like this? Is there something wrong with me hugging you?
ダメじゃない。
No, just...
君は薄着で、ここはベッドで、状況でそんな行為をしては。
No, you're just in your nightgown and we're in bed. Normally this is how people do it. It?
いや、僕はここから先のことはわからない。とにかく。
Never mind, I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. So anyway, I'd like you to let go of me. Okay, just this once. That's better. I thought I was gonna die. Don't die! I don't want you to die. I'm not going to die. I won't. Okay, so please let go of me. Really? Don't give me that look. That's not fair. I'm not really gonna die. That was just a figure of speech. Of course I'm not actually gonna die. You see, I meant it like mentally dying, not physically dying. I promise there's no need to worry about a few... No, Axel, calm down. I'll calm down if you let go of me. Oh, okay. You... Never mind. I know I just ended up spending the night without asking, but... Thank you for letting me use your room. No problem. You're always welcome here, Axel. I know, maybe I should spend the night in your room next time. I can't wait for the endless barrage of teasing that's gonna come from that. My room. Yeah, we spent the night in my room today, so your room is next. Is that a no? No, I guess there's also that to consider. Yes, it certainly seems like a possibility. Possibility? I don't think my heart could take that yet. I can't give you permission to stay with me right away. But I promise I'll invite you eventually. Invite me, my dear. Yay, I can't wait. Okay. This can is fucking massive. How is there still bullshit in this thing? I hate this. This is awful. Okay, boss. Please give me instructions. Bunny. Guess what is it, boss? What's with the boss thing? Yes, sir. Answer coming right up. Well, I'm a newcomer and you're the Capragin, Axel. I figured it'd probably make the most sense to call you Bus. It's Capragin, and there's no need to shift back to such formalities. It makes you feel so distant. I don't like it. Really? I guess I'll just talk to you like normal then, boss. Yeah, I prefer that. Well, let's get going on patrol again. I'm gonna work real hard. I'm gonna work really hard. Okay, I'll work really hard. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but don't get too excited, alright? Yes, sir! Who the fuck is this guy? Oh, Mr. Axel, are you going out on patrol now? Yeah. That's what you're saying, but it's really a date, isn't it? Must be real swell. No. But isn't that Miss Muddy with you? If this isn't a date, what on earth is it? Didn't I say I was going out on patrol? I think I said I was going out on patrol. Didn't I? I don't think I asked you if I was going out on patrol or a date now, did I? Man, you're so stubborn. Miss Bunny, please take good care of our boss. Bye. That damn Yehundi. Mr. Yehundi really doesn't act like your subordinate, Axel. Yeah, he's not a bad guy, but no, he is a bad guy. Gosh darn it. The key. The key to patrolling. is to be attuned to your surroundings. Once you get a feel for an area, you'll notice that when something's off more quickly. So it's something that I'll have to learn from experience.
そういうことだ。そして経験を積ませるためにこうして部下にカポレジーノについて
Exactly. Until then, the Capper game accompanies his subordinates on patrol so that they can gain that experience. This kind of reminds me of how when you used to just call me guest. You were always right there with me whenever I wanted to go out in the town back then.
ああ、君の護衛を任されていたからな。だが、今は違う。
Well, I was in charge of protecting you, but things are different now.
僕たちの護衛対象は今はこの寮すべてだ。平穏を保つために毎日欠かさず巡回しなけれ
Now
ば
that both of us together are in charge of protecting this entire area, we must patrol it every day without fail in order to keep the peace.
さ
Now, let's go. What's wrong? Oh, that looks delicious.
実際このカフェのスイーツは美味しい。アイスクリームの種類
Yeah,
も
the
豊富だ
desserts they serve at this cafe really are delicious. They have a cornucopia of ice cream flavors. Really? You sure know a lot about it.
ああ、
Yeah,
好きなんだ。
well,
すごく
I like it
限定
a
の
lot.
いいな。
Limited edition pina colada. That does sound nice. How about we take a little break then? Don't. No, we can't. We're on patrol.
いや、
We can't.
今は
Axel looks like he really wants to eat it. I know. Why don't we get some soft serve? We can eat it while and walk. Soft serve? You don't like it? No, I do. It's sweet after all. But
だが
which flavors should we get?
30種類以上
There are more than 30 of them. What would you recommend, Axel?
トッピングだ。チョコレートソースを乗せた上にカラースプレーをかけると
The toppings. Chocolate sauce with rainbow sprinkles to make it extra sweet. That's not really what I meant. They have to get the toppings.
すまない。休養を思い出した。先に帰っていてくれ。
I'm sorry, Bunny. I remembered I have something urgent to attend to. Could you go home ahead of me? Urgent? Want me to come with you?
いや、
No,
で大丈夫だ。
I'll be fine by myself.
屋敷で待って
I'll be back soon. Wait for me at the estate. Oh well, be careful on your way home. That's my line. I'll be fine on my own. Now you make sure you go back to the estate safely. I'll be fine. Really? Are you sure you're not going to trip and fall on your face? Then why don't you walk me home? Next time. I can't today. Alright, okay then. Alright, I'll see you later, Axel. Good. She left. Oh no. He's gonna buy me a dress.
こんばんは。
Good evening. Good evening.
うちに来られるなんて珍しいです
Don't
ね。
usually see you in here.
特別警戒ってや
Is
つ
this part of some special guard duty?
いや、今日は違うんだ。その
No. Today I'm looking for something different. That hair ornament.
髪飾りうちは女性用のしか。大切な人へ送られるんですね。
Hair ornament. We only have items for women. Oh. Are you looking for a gift for someone special? For special someone, mayhaps? Yeah.
そうだ。大切な人に。僕の大切な人に
Yes,
送りたいんだ。
that's right. It's for a special someone. I want to give it to someone I care about very much. Ah! This is fluffy shit. I'm so glad I've been rewarded with all of this fluffy shit. denying me this fluffy shit for so long.
もうこんな時間か。遅くなり
Is
す
it
ぎて
this
しまっ
late
た。
already? I ended up taking too long.
だが、とても有意義だった。きっと
But that was
喜んで
very
くれるは
helpful.
ずだ。
I'm sure she'll be happy. Huh?
なんだ今、
What was
彼が
that?
動
I
いた
thought
の
I
は
just saw a shadow move. No! Fucking Caesar. I swear to fuck. Axel sure is late. His dinner is already stone cold. Oh, the door. Maybe it's him. Axel!
ごきげんよう、美しい人。
Good evening, my lovely. You're...
ドリアン・グレイ、それにマンボイ。夜分遅くに何の用ですか？
What the fuck? What? Wait, what? Dorian Gray and Manboy, what business brought you here so late at night?
先ほど道端で血を流して
We found a man collapsed in a pool of blood on the side of the road just moments ago.
確認したところ、オズファミリーのアクセル様でしたので。
Is he
報告
dead?
が来た次第です。
When we went to see who it was, it turned out to be Lord Axel of Familia Oz, so we came to inform you immediately. Axel?
それで、
So where is he now?
ロビン君の診療所に運ばせた。息のあるうちに引き渡した。
We had him taken to Robin's clinic. He was still breathing when we handed him off, so I doubt he's dead. I don't have an accent for Dorian Gray, and I forget my accent for Manboy, and I'm really sorry.
そうですか。わざわざお越しくださりありがと
Oh
うござい
well,
ます。
thank you for taking the trouble to do that for him.
いや、仕事のついでに寄っただけだからね。
Oh no, it was just a little detour in the course of going about our work.
それでは失
Now,
礼
if
す
you'll
るよ。
excuse us.
さようなら。
Farewell, my lovely. Gosh, I want Mr. Dorian Gray's dick, but it's okay. We'll go about that later. I'll probably regret saying that once I'm sober. I'm pretty drunk right now. This thing sucks, but it has a high alcohol volume percentage bullshit. Mr. Kiri!
アクセルが気になりますね。診療所へ向かいましょう。
You're worried about Axel, aren't you? Why don't we head over to the clinic? Just the two of us. Just the two of us girls. There's still like half of this bullshit left. I hate this can.
あ、君、キリエ。
Oh, Bunny, Kiri, you're here. So, why are you here?
彼がアクセルをここまで
You
運んで
carried
くれた
Axel here.
うんうん。偶然会ったボイボイちゃんに頼まれたんだ。自分たちが君たちに知らせに行くから、あっくんを頼むって。
Not exactly. I ran into Boy Boy and he asked me to. I took Aki here so they could go tell you what happened.
ほんとびっくりしたよ。血だらけだったんだから。カラス先生。
I was really surprised. He's covered in blood. Dr. Crow, is Aki okay? He's not gonna die, right?
ああ、ただのオーダだ。天と地がひっくり返っても彼を
It's
死
just a
な
little
ないさ。
bone force trauma. Hell could freeze over and he'd still be fine. I'm like so glad it's now canon that So's voice is like a Valley Girl's voice. I don't know why, other than like I need a more distinct voice for him. Because like his previous voice was like a slight intonation change away from like MC's voice, and I can't do that. I can't hold it. I'm not a phenomenal person. I am not an amazing actress. I am a singular person. I'm a fucking cashier at Walmart. I can't do that type of shit. So he's like a valley girl now. Axel!
どうやら
Looks like he's
目覚めたみたいだね。
awake.
止血
The
は済ん
bleeding
で
has
る。
stopped.
歩けるようなら屋敷へ連れ
You
て帰
can
って
take him
構わない。
home if he can walk.
そうですか。もっと凄惨な容体を期待していたのに。
Is that it? I was expecting him to be much more gruesome state. How anticlimactic. Gruesome, Mr. Kiri, please. Where am I? Morning, Axel. Aki, are you like okay and stuff? Why you?
前
Huh?
おい、いきなり動くな。
Hey, don't move so quickly, you'll reopen your wounds. So I'm gonna kill you. Axel! What?
なんで
Like, why? Aki, we're like so close.
僕
You
を襲ったから
attacked me. So attacked Axel? Members of different familia attacking each other? I like can't understand. So would never do something like that.
彼女の
She's
言う通り
right.
だ。
He
彼は
was
君
the
をこ
one
こ
who
まで運んで
carried
きて
you
くれたんだ
here.
よ。
Of all people. I'm getting a little too drunk.
殺す
I'm gonna kill him. No! Don't hurt so.
君
Bunny. Move. I can't believe he shoved me out of the way like that.
僕はそうを判断する邪魔をする
I
のは
will
容赦しない
eliminate so. I will not be gentle with you if you get in my way.
アクセル、何をやってるんだ。
Axel, what are you doing? Sir?
ボス
お前、自分のやってる
Do you have
ことが
any
分かってる
idea
の
what the hell you are doing?
第一目標はソウの殺害彼女が障害となるなら
The primary objective is to eliminate So. If she gets in the way, I will dispose of her in a similar manner. Oh shit. This is gonna be one of those you should have stayed with me moments.
なんでそうなる。
Why are you acting like this? Stop it, Axel. Understood.
了解
Axel?
ボスの命令は絶対だ殺害は取り
The
消す
Dawn's orders are absolute. I withdraw my threat. Ah, you're like a lifesaver and shit. That's real cool of you.
もういいかな。ここは喧嘩をする場でも話し合
Are
いをする場
you
でもないんだ。
quite finished? This is a place for neither quarreling or chatting. Nor chatting.
時間も時間だ。
You've been here long enough. Get going. Okay, thank you very much. I wonder what's wrong with Axel. So took the hairpin. So took the hairpin. His core?
ええ、どうやらアクセルの心のコアが壊れてしまった。
Yes, it seems that Axel's hardcore has been broken. But what exactly does that mean? It doesn't seem like it means anything. That doesn't make any sense. Those words don't make any sense to me. I'm getting far too drunk, and I still have like a third of this fucking bullshit left.
私たちはもともと人間ではありません。私はカカシ、カラミアは
I fucking knew
ア
it.
クセルはブリキでした。
The three of us weren't human to begin with, darling. I was a scarecrow. Camellia was a lion. Karamia was a lion. And Axel was a tin man.
とある旅の末、私たちは望んでいたものを手に入れました。アクセルの望んでいたものは心です。
At the end of a long journey, the three of us obtained the things we desired, and the thing Axel desired was a heart.
つも首から下げていたもの、あれが彼の心のコア。それが
That's the thing he wears around his neck. It doesn't seem to be working anymore. Oh no. What happens if it's broken?
見たままですよ。心が機能しない。無機質でつまらない男。
Well, you saw him. His heart doesn't work. He just becomes a dull, robotic man.
元から淡白ですから劇的に変わってるん
Well,
です。
I guess he was always pretty dull to begin with, so it's not a terribly dramatic change. Can we fix the broken heart core?
さあ、そこまでは私にもわかりません。コアを修理できる人なんて聞いたことありません。
Beats me.
まずは
I've never
冷静ですね。
even heard of someone who could repair a core before. We should wait and see for now. Fuck. Things got hot and heavy. Okay. Ha. Oh, Axel, what happened to you?
何をしている？
Bunny, what are you doing? Axel,
夜も遅い。
it's getting late. You should retire for the evening. Oh, Axel, what happened to you?
問題ない。生活への影
I'm
響もない。
fine. It should not have any effect on my day-to-day activities. Oh, that's good. Good night, Axel. Yes. Oh no. Watch it have an effect. Watch it have an effect. What time is it now? 3:34. Good evening, Mr. Karamiya. Good morning. Axel isn't in his room.
問題ないさ。アクセルなら。
Oh, don't worry, he's out on patrol. At this hour?
あ、警備を強化しようと思ってな。と、噂をすれば。
Yeah, he thought we needed to fortify our defenses more. Well, speak of the devil, looks like he's back.
ボス、
Sir, I have returned.
あ、お疲れさん。ゆっくり休んでくれ。
Yeah, good work today. Take it easy, will you?
はい。次の指示があるまで部屋で待機します。
Yes, sir, I will be on standby in my room until you issue your next command. Oh. Good morning, Axel.
どいてくれ。
Please move, you're in my way. Oh. Axel.
ああ、あいつの態度は気にすんなよ。悪気はないだろうから。心がないんだけどな。
Oh. Don't let his attitude bother you. He doesn't mean anything by it. He just doesn't have his heart.
初めて会った時もあんなんだったし、お嬢さんのことが嫌い。
He was like this when he first met you, too. It's not like he hates you. Ah, I'm gonna bring Axel his breakfast. He must be hungry.
あそうしてやってくれ。
Huh, yes. Please do. I wonder if Axel will let me into his room. Axel, are you in? I brought you breakfast. You haven't eaten yet, right?
気遣いは不要だ。君の手は借
Your
りたくない。
concern is unneeded. I don't want to owe you anything. Why?
自分のことぐらい自分でできる。君こそなぜ僕に
I want to do what I can by myself. Why do you care about me so much? Well, I mean, you're my boyfriend.
それがどうした？邪魔だ。
You're bothering me. Please leave. Axe! Oh my gosh. Fuck.
お嬢さん、ここにいたのか。これからアクセルと見回りに行ってくれないか。
Fuck me. Since they're not doing breaks anymore, and I am just getting drunker and more inaudible and horrible, and it's getting harder to read words. I'm thinking we're gonna save here for dramatic effect. Yes. So, there y'all are. Can we go back to the menu? Main menu. Return to title. Can I change this? No. Okay. So. Next time. Ozmafia. We figure out what the fuck's going on with our lovely Tin Man. I'm so worried, y'all. It's gonna suck so much. I wonder if they're gonna give us a happy ending or if we're just gonna get to suffer. It seems like it could go either way at this point. Like, fluffy shit made me very happy. I was very happy. But, like, the whole shit with the two-timing Karamiya and Axel thing, that made me very upset. Quite upset. And I could figure out how, like, that would be a thing that we would land on and stay on for too long. But now we're here. We're just writing out the consequences of our actions at this point. So we'll see how excellent those actions were. So, yeah. I'll see y'all whenever next I stream. Have a nice evening. After being emotionally tormented. Ta-da! Da-da-da-da-da.